what's up. So basically, 1984 is like a book, but like something that happens a lot in 1984 is something you see a lot. One of its main themes is conforming, and like very conforming society. Like pretty much everyone has to have the same thought process and the same ideologies, and yeah, pretty much everything is surrounded around the party and what the party wants you to think and what the party thinks. And I think we all know that one of the biggest crimes you can commit in Oceania is thought crime, and any type of thought crime will result in that person being sent to the Ministry of Love, which, dead, where they'll be tortured and, yeah, probably die, unlike Winston. I wonder why they let, do we know why, I don't know. But, like, like I said, one of the main themes throughout the book is Winston struggling with conformity that you have to have in the society, and you see on page 8, Winston begins writing in his journal, and through this writing, this writing itself, as you mentioned a lot, is a crime in itself because it's showing that he's having his own thoughts, which really isn't allowed. And it ends on page 18 with him writing down with Big Brother, which is like, it's like a big no-no. So, he'll go on to purchase things like paperweights and buy an apartment in Pearl's territory, which is all just showing his uncommitment to the party and showing that he has his own thoughts of how he should be able to live his life. And this ultimately ends in him being sent to the Ministry of Love, where he gets tortured and, in a way, kind of mind-washed and reset, in a way, I kind of compare this to today's society. It's not as extreme, obviously, as today's society, but you can definitely see like parallels between what happens in 1984 as far as conformity as what you see it today. Now, the government isn't at the helm of this, of today's version of this conforming. It's more of the media. Like, lost my train of thought for a second. Like the media. So, if you have a different idea, you're not going to get killed for it. Like, you're not going to be sent to some prison or something where you're going to be murdered for thinking differently than everyone else. But, like, we are seeing something grow in today's society called cancel culture, which I think has a lot of parallels to this, in that if you say something or do something that people don't agree with, then you're canceled, and if you're a celebrity, you lose partnerships, you lose money, you lose support. And I think where we see this a lot is in the Johnny Depp and what's her name, Amber Heard case. I think we're kind of seeing that. Amber Heard obviously accused Johnny Depp of doing some not nice things, and he immediately lost his partnerships with Disney and such, with no evidence to support that. And as the case goes on, it's kind of looking like to most people he didn't do it, but he lost a lot of things over what she said, and I don't feel like that's right, obviously. But I feel like we can see how in 1984 the government is obviously making people conform to what they believe because it's best for them and it keeps them in power. And in today's society, we can see like the media and popular platforms and such like that trying to get you to agree, whether it be politically or religiously, trying to get you to agree with what they're saying. And if you don't agree with that, it's not accepted. And we're starting to see much more divided culture where you have to agree with everything they say or you don't speak to them. And I don't feel like that's right, but I think everyone, I don't know what I'm trying to say right now. But yeah, you can definitely see the parallel between conforming in 1984 and conforming in today's culture. And that is all I have for you. I am just barely under the limit. That's awesome.